Hey y'all, so I just got off work and I have what the kids are calling a hot take, or as I like to call it, a unapologetic higher self message. And it's this: feeling guilt or shame for asking for what you want or having the desire to create the life you want is a form of control. I'm going to say it again. Feeling guilt or shame, or having guilt or shame instilled in you for asking for what you want or creating the life that you want, is a form of control. Now, whether that's self-imposed control or active control from someone, something, or a whole entity, it's really dependent on the situation. But it's something that I've definitely observed in my waking life, not yet in my dream life, my non-waking life, but I've definitely observed it in my waking life. And it really got me to think about, the feelings that we feel for speaking up for what we want or having an intention, and even when it comes to manifesting, right? Whether you believe in manifesting or not is irrelevant. But it really just comes down to, when it comes to asking for what we want, or again, creating the life that we want to build for ourselves, because it's our life. No one else is going to live it or create it for us. It's really our responsibility to create the life that we want. And so I know, and I've seen so many videos, so many articles, so many like memes, posts, whatever you want to call them, about that, it's okay to ask for what you want. And then I still have observed so many people, and again, you have my deepest empathy and sympathy if it's related to, child rearing, in your childhood of, hey, it's going to be seen as selfish if you ask for what you want, or it's going to be selfish to speak up, because then we'll be seen as bad people for asking what we want. And for a long time, I'm a recovering people pleaser. I felt that for a really long time. And one of the things that really changed for me is the idea of duality, that it's okay. It is possible. It is absolutely 100% possible to, want to be grateful for what we have, and to express humility, to feel humble and grateful for what we've got, and still want even more added to our lives. This is 10,000% okay. All right. So if you even for 1 second feel shame or guilt for saying, I want more in my life, I want you to really take a moment and not literally, but go take a walk. Do something that's going to get you into a state of cutting out all the fucking noise of the world and everybody else, and just listen to yourself. Okay? Listen to yourself, because it's your life. It's nobody else's. No one's going to live it for you. No one's going to come save you and give the life that you want. Okay? You really need to take the time and figure out, is that coming from society, or is it something that's self-imposed? And if it's self-imposed, then it's okay. It happens. We're human. We're not perfect. So really sit with it and get to understand, why do I feel this way? Why? The main golden question is why. Why do I feel guilt and shame over asking for what I want? And you may not necessarily love what comes up, but that is the truth that you probably need to hear from within your own self, right? Our higher self is not going to tell us what we want to hear. Our higher selves and our intuition are going to tell us what we should hear. Okay? So I'm really, really putting this out there because I believe this is going to really help each of us. I hope that this does really strike a chord with people who are struggling with this, because as a recovering people pleaser, I've really made leaps and bounds over getting through that challenge in life, is knowing that it's okay and accepting that it's all right for us to speak up and ask for what we want. Because the old adage goes, if we don't speak up, the answer is always no. So I'm telling you this now. It is absolutely 10,000% possible, and it is equally true, that you can want more out of life and still also be honored for the life you've got. So I'm going to send off with, remember your power as a person and as a spiritual being. Much love. Love y'all.